Greetings, members, one and all of the Salvation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device, expecting some scammers to call us. We'll see if they actually do it. Gold Chick, though, says here, silver is heavy, expensive to store, and keep it for barter when the dollar collapses. All right, yes, that is a thing. It is tough to store it, and it is heavy. To get a lot of it. So there is a time where you can have too much silver in that regard. But for a lot of people, that's not a problem, but I digress. Good to see you guys here. Cemetery Shop is here. Sabinator. Tom Larson is here with a profile picture. Yes, good to see you, Tom. Thank you, my brother. Good to see Zorato. Sign Up is here. John Rame is here. Austrian Stacker is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's actually Wednesday morning where he's at. My bad. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Welcome to Strong Stacker, and let's get into some more comments. We've got Andy says, silver is way undervalued, not overvalued. It should be $1,000 an ounce by the amount of money that has been printed up. Yeah, well, yes, in a perfect world, that would be nice, but I think that's unrealistic. We see $1,000 an ounce or even $500 an ounce. We are in real trouble, no question about it. I don't think it's that undervalued, but anyways. Very good. Good to see Jigsaw Jazz. Welcome. And good to see the Gold Tooth Stacker, Fred Blanchard, and Mitch Pictish. Good to see you. All right. And Homestead Aquarius, thanks for breaking this down, Sal. Thank you so much. And this is the video. Is this proof that silver is undervalued? Yes, indeed. Interesting video. I break down, kind of go against somebody who I think is really not providing information fairly about the cost to produce silver. Now, Craven Fox Bodies. Maybe silver was more of a lesson to us. You cannot burn through silver as easy as the paper, and why old George is so flammable. If everything was revalued in silver again, it would mean no debt as to pay for it now. Earth would not be destroyed so fast with fake billionaires with messed up ideas like send big bottle rockets into orbit or messing with the moon. That does not belong to humans. All right. Well, yes, indeed. It's definitely another way to look at it for sure. But I have nothing wrong with progress, but I do think there should be not on the back of everybody else. And debt, as I take my first slurp of the night. Good to see you. Sandman Slim is here. Zook and Johnny B is with us here. No IQ says, no, not for me. It's a time to ignore gold, and it's not time to ignore gold for no IQ. When I get back on my feet, I hope the gold will be rolling in. I hope so too, my friend. Yes, indeed. Silita, thumbs up. Thank you, Silita. Appreciate that. And Beager, our BG200 says here on this video. Similarly, Metals Focus World Silver Survey 2022 estimates that silver's total cash cost of production is $3.88 per ounce. And all-in sustaining. Yep, I mentioned that. It's not similar. That's exactly what I talked about in this video. And so, that's just it. We don't, that's what their estimates are. I will go through all of that in this video, BG. I don't think you watched far enough before you posted your thing there. But anyways, very good. And let's see here. Let's move on here. Welcome to Crafty Stacker is here. Welcome. Good to see JM Unleashed. And the Supio is here. Clear Lake Drive, Sal, it's 11:46. Silver's down 1.96 for the day. A lot of day left, indeed it is. Yes, it's a pretty big drop. Thank you. From yesterday, UK Dark says silver costs estimated $3.88 an ounce to mine, increasing to a total of $10.88 an ounce of processed silver to a usable material. We could all recognize source figures from July 22. I wouldn't have thought there's more than 10% increase since then. Yep. And I discussed that again. I talked about both those figures in this video. Yes, indeed. It's amazing. I don't think people actually watch the video. They go find these facts, and I already covered them in the video. It's crazy. And so, but they're saying it as if I've never even talked about it. I don't know. I don't understand. Anyways, Naga Chumpalot says, if you bought $1 with gold 14 years ago, it would be worth $1.96 now that it has kept up with inflation. How has that kept up with inflation? Worth of gold. I think he meant worth of gold, not width of gold. And if you also bought $1 worth of Bitcoin 14 years ago, it's now worth $39 million. Now that's keeping up with inflation. Well, those are two completely different things. And the thing is, you're picking two different dates to make it say what you want to say, Nega Chump. Why 14 years ago? Why are you picking 14 years ago? And why are you talking about Bitcoin? Bitcoin and gold are two completely different things. Anyways, keep up the time that the digital gold of the future and it's Bitcoin. Well, that may be true as a speculative asset. A lot of people have lost a lot of money on Bitcoin. You don't hear that talked about a whole lot, but they have. All right, very good. Congratulations, Jeff. Yep, ordered one too. Good to see Jeff Reynolds. And let's see here. And we've got sign up says silver is definitely undervalued. Yes, and I can understand that. I still think it is too. And I pretty much made that case in this video to some extent. All right, and we have got 143 Druid. It says the following. Inflation is running higher than 99% of the people who are willing to recognize. However, the effect thereof is not upwardly caressing silver when it's diminishing supply. Silver's value beyond mountains of hearsay proclaimed upon all media is greater than the current USD measurement, considering one's will be purchasing 50% less of most items in 5 to 6 years. Ironically, the money of the past and possibly the future is dirt cheap. Wages and income have not matched inflation. Investments have not captured by penalties and taxation. Cost of living is through the roof, and the rulers continue to crap all over silver. And they will, until realization of the masses, we have entered the greatest depression. None will remain available for the top 0.1% or 0.1%. Yes, indeed. Very good. And that's true. We'll see how this plays out. I think it may take a while, but I think you have a point there. Wages are not keeping up with inflation. Sooner or later, that's going to catch up to them and us and everybody, for sure. All right. Very good. And Illuminator says Sal has also informed us regarding the mining of high-grade deposits, has left low-grade deposits for future mining. Yep, that's right. Very true. I did discuss that in there, and thank you for pointing that out. Retro Scavenger says some people are so invested in the dollar they don't want to admit the true value of silver form. From my observation, they don't want to admit how much buying power the dollar is losing year after year. Yep, you're right. And people don't want to admit that. No IQ, they all turn in the right direction, but very few take the step. That's right. Exactly, very well said. And Bill says here, interesting, never thought of the mining and minting goes into the cost of silver. Yes, the all-in sustaining cost does not include fabrication cost. A lot of people don't realize that, but that's exactly right. That does not include fabrication cost, which means when it's all said and done, it's pretty slim margins for gold and silver altogether. All right. Thank you for the information, Sal. Thank you. This is on the man behind the debt clock. I go through a very, very a detailed history of the origins of the debt clock. Not only the debt clock that started before the website, but also the website as well. I don't think you'll see any other video like this on YouTube. Got hardly any views, so thank you for watching, Yo IQ. Appreciate it. D. Chien says, whatever is said about silver is still worth owning. No, exactly right. Very true, and that's something that I certainly recognize and recognize in every video I post. It's always worth owning. The price of gas in the U.S. was roughly 30 cents in 1964. So with a quarter, you could have bought almost a gallon of gas. A quarter today can't buy much gas, but a 1964 silver quarter worth about $4.75 to $7.25 can certainly still buy gas at a gallon of gas. Buy a gallon of gas. Yep, and again, you're right for sure, but you're picking one date and two dates. Because if you look at silver last year, if you bought it last year, for you personally, it did not keep up with inflation. But in the end, the gas example is certainly something to think about, and is a good argument for it, for sure. Paula G is here. Welcome, Paula G. Dan Hell 9096. The arguments may all be correct. Silver is worth more than the price you pay for it. But the price is determined by the COMEX. And as long as physical silver is sold at this price, it will remain low. All right, yeah. I think the price of silver is not just determined by COMEX. I think that's part of it. There's a lot of natural market forces that I talk about every single day, well, almost every day on this channel, that move the price of silver. Sometimes dramatically. We've seen recently even a 4% increase in one day, or decrease in one day. All right. And no X-Dub says here, silver's down, now it's up. It's overvalued, now it's undervalued. We are running out of silver, now we have an abundance. You should buy into precious metals because they cannot be manipulated. Now the government is manipulating the price. Man, as just a guy, none of this makes sense to me. Now I hear you. There's a lot of noise out there, and that's what I try to do in this channel is talk about the fundamentals and the things that are moving the markets. But in the end, I bring it all into perspective, or try my best to pull it on into perspective for you, helping you understand that silver is a long-term proposition and will preserve your wealth if you buy it on the regular and utilize dollar cost averaging at the least, and intelligent or enhanced dollar cost averaging at the most. That means there are times where you may not buy any silver. And that can really help your dollar cost average, by the way, if you don't buy. That's right. Good to see Richard Metcalf. Appreciate you being here. That's right, Captron. The premium is what is also has got to be considered whenever you buy a coin, and that is something you could lose, especially if you sell too soon. And that's what you have to understand too. There's a lot of things that are involved with the price of silver. Maybe one day I'll do a video talking about the price of silver and what's involved in the price, the anatomy of the price of silver. John Bannon is here. Richard Metcalf is with us tonight as well too. We always appreciate Richard Metcalf. Thank you for being a faithful viewer. Tell you what, with my views down, one thing that I can say and I appreciate is that I have a lot of really good, faithful viewers, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I appreciate this scammer for calling me on time. This is unusual. Here we go. Hello?
Yes, hello. It's Roger with Western Capital Solutions. This is him.
Yes. Hi, Roger. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I am fair to fiddling. I got my cup of coffee here. I've got that in one hand, the phone in the other hand, a full belly, not on the other hand because that's in my stomach, but I've got the full belly in my stomach, coffee in one hand, and you on the phone on the other hand. Could life get any better than that?
Yeah. Hey.
That was not a rhetorical question. I really want to know, can life get any better than that?
In the moment, no. This is the best moment right now, so I'll say no.
That's deep. That's a philosophically deep statement. You have just, because the answer to that question would be no, it can get a lot better than that. But for right now, considering expectations, it doesn't get any better than that because, well, we are in the here and the now. And the here and the now is the present at this point in time, right?
That's right.
Very, very good. Nice.
Good, man. Well, thanks for taking the call. I appreciate that.
Well, you're welcome. Is anything else I can help you with today?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about working capital. Were you looking for working capital for your business?
I am, but I prefer to keep any discussions about January 6th to a minimum because, the algorithm doesn't like that, and we can't have any kind of, people listening in to our conversation. So let's keep it about money and about things outside of Washington, D.C., outside of the Capitol building. We want to make our money work for us because we know that the Capitol and those that are in it, they don't work for us, do they?
Yeah, we could definitely. We don't have to talk about politics at all. I agree with that. Are you looking for funding?
Yes, I'd like to get some fundage. I like to get fungible funding as fungible funding as Fannie Willis would say. Yeah.
Okay, how much funding are you looking for?
I'd like to get about 120,000 smackers. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, what are you looking to do with the funds? What are your reasons for the funding? For expansion? You're looking for equipment, buying real estate.
I would like to, well, I'd like to take that money and funnel it down through Guatemala and up through Mexico and fund the cartels to bring illegals into the United States. That's what I'd like to do with it.
Oh, okay. I see.
I figured that might be pretty cool. You know, I think that might be fun. Don't you think?
I see you're not taking this serious. Okay, my friend.
Well, wait a minute. What's? I mean, hey, you gotta go while the gate's open, right? You gotta strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah, if you're not looking for funding, that's okay, my friend.
No. I'd like to get some fund. I'd like to get some funding, and I want to use it for that purpose, for that explicit purpose. Roger, can you help me with that?
No, I can't.
Can we?
Have a good day.
What about Fanny's fungus fungal? Come on, man. Oh, man. Pay the coyotes. That's right. Lucrative. Oh, man. All right. Now, we do have another caller here. This guy said, well, you can call me. You can call me Betty. And Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. This is Jonathan we're calling now. Come on, Jonathan.
Good afternoon, this is Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan. How you doing? I was calling about we discussed. You sent me a text campaign twice earlier today, and I wanted to follow up on that.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if we got a chance to talk earlier. I would have given you a call earlier today, but yeah, how things going for you?
Things are just doing fine and dandy. Let me express the trifecta of goodness that we find ourselves in right now. In my right hand, I have a cup of black silk coffee. In my left hand, I have you on the phone with me right here. And in my stomach, I have a full belly. In other words, I'm well fed, I'm hyped up on caffeine, and I've got you on the phone with me. Can life get any better than this? That's not a rhetorical question.
Oh.
Jonathan, are you there?
What, how things going?
Whoa, Jonathan, what's happening there, Jonathan? Help a brother out. Give me your... What's happening there? Jonathan, do you have a fungus? Have you been infected? Jonathan, what's going on? It sounds like...
So are you calling me about MCA loans, or was this a line of credit, or what were you guys trying to work on?
Yes, but we haven't gotten past our previous part of the conversation where some strange noises happening there. Can you explain what that was explicitly?
Well, this conversation isn't going anywhere unless you guys have business that you need to settle. So is that what you guys are calling about?
Yes, but first we got to find out what was happening on the line there. It sounds very unprofessional on that end of the phone here. What's happening? Like that noise there. What's going on? What is that? Jonathan?
Yeah, there's no noise here, man. It must be in your head.
No, anyway, it's not in my head. It's on the phone. I can hear it. Let's call him back, the son of a biscuit. Maybe he took fentanyl. That's right. It could be. Jonathan, what's going on? Jonathan, are you on fentanyl now? What's going on over there? Are you serious? What's going on? Are you a serious partner in this for the loan for the business? There's a noise happening. Are you flatulating or are you on fentanyl? Are you on a flatulent fentanyl cocktail right now? Jonathan, that was not a rhetorical question. It demands an answer. Are you on a flatulent fentanyl cocktail at this moment in time? Are you crossing the Rio Grande? Are you an illegal alien? Help a brother out. Help a sister out. Help a trans out. Help us all out, Jonathan. Talk to me. This guy's been sending me these unsolicited texts for a long time. I always say yes to them so that I can harass him. Hello?
Oh, you hung up on me, man. What happened?
No, I didn't hang up. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, you did. Don't play with me, man. I saw you hang up. We were having a good conversation.
No, we weren't talking. Help me out, Jonathan. I want a loan for my business. Let's cut right to the chase, not Chase Bank.
We don't do any loans, man. You got me confused.
I mean, an MCA. Give me the MCA thing or whatever it is you're offering. I'm whatever you're offering, I'm buying. Whatever you're selling, I'm buying.
Don't worry about it. You know what? I'll put in your number here, and I'll have the MCA guys reach out to you. They're pretty persistent.
Quickly, I need them now. Give me their number. I'll call them. Jonathan?
Don't you worry. They will be calling.
No, let me call them. What's their number? Let's call him back.
Sorry, that mailbox is invalid.
Calling back again, son of a biscuit. We'll do one other thing.
Sorry, that mailbox...
All right. Oh, Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan. Okay, West Texas Stacker. You can take it with you when you go. Let's see here. He's saying you can take it with you when you go. Leave metals to better the lives of your children. Teach them to love, respect, value, importance of self-reliance, and how to defend themselves. Silver, I think, is undervalued. But if it was to cost more, we would still stack it. Would we still stack it? Oh, yes, we would. No question. Maybe to a lesser degree, but I think we would. All right. Let's see here where we go. Very good. Let's move ahead here. We've got AU-AG ratio. If the old Gold Eagle trades for 21.50, and then the correct fiat for Silver Eagle is 1/50th of 43. Well, where do you come up with that? That's assuming a 1-to-50 gold to silver ratio. In what world would that ever occur? You know, I mean, that's just it. That's part of the purpose of this video, is to understand that these ratios are moving around, and there really is no real normal. If there is, it's going to probably be above 60 at the very least. Very good. All right, good to see Ridge Runner. Welcome, David Carlisle. Michael K. is here with us. Thank you guys for being here as we continue to press on. William Rome says, more than likely, monetary metals are a hindrance to central banks' hunger game. Indeed, they are. I find little in that agenda that does not promote deterrence to global abundance. Half a bag of Trader Chips is twice the price. Should supply to metal as well. Yeah, you would think. But look at copper, for instance. Copper has kind of fluctuated, but it's not really seen its highs that we saw once before. In fact, I'm kind of looking at copper now too. Copper's actually down to 380. It's still pretty high. Nickel's at 737, and they're actually down today as well too. Raw commodity is a little bit different. There's a lot that goes into Trader Chips, for instance. Trader Chips is the end product. Welcome, Homestead Aquarius. Good to see you. Matthew Crustlife is here. Shadow Work is with us tonight. Appreciate you guys. By the way, I'm back in feeling myself for push-ups again. I think I'm on a push-up thing tonight. I'm going to probably do a couple, whether or not anything happens. Just got to get the blood moving. But anyways, John Bethia, this wasn't on my watch list. I have been having problems getting all your notifications. Yes, you aren't the only one. There's a lot of people as well where that's been happening too. But thank you for coming back, John Bethia. Just know I post twice a day at least. I'm probably going to continue that for now. Back to the old method. I think I've been posting too much content, but I still think, I don't know. At least for this month, I'm going to try it and see what happens. But silver is overvalued. Why would silver mining countries buy large amounts of silver on the world markets? Yeah, I don't know. Good question. I haven't heard anything about that. Thousandaire Radio with a thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Bob Silver just got back from my LCS, picked up a Tuvalu 60 years Pink Panther. Nice. Congratulations. And 56 1964 quarters. Way to go. Silver Slammer's here. Cemetery Shop is still with us tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. And we've got Russ Ream. Russ Ream says here about the Silver Awakens video, it says the following. If the gold to silver ratio shrinks, then I will flip silver into gold. Gold is for kings, silver is for Xbox players and people that watch people playing Xbox. Lick Glassdoor, a student of Plato. That's right, exactly. I like that. Thank you, Michael K. Appreciate it. And Tony Erickson is with us tonight. Welcome, Tony. Good to see you. And Lidford is here as well. Thank you guys for popping in tonight. RV Magnum here says the following, and I quote, let me get over here to make this happen, make it efficient here as we get into the 19th century. She's a dem, she can do no wrong. It's only wrong if other people do it. I tell you what, there is absolutely a double standard in this country, no question. A dual justice system, no question about that. When I saw the title, I thought she put the video. I didn't read the whole thing to see it was yours. I do that a lot. You skim through the titles, and it doesn't catch me the first few words. I skip it. All right, well, thank you for coming back and watching it, indeed. Yes, indeed. Nighthawk is here. Welcome, Nighthawk. William Ellis is here, too. So is Cyber Curtain Twitcher. And Dean R. is here tonight as well, too. All right, let's get over here, too. My kitten is a Grandmaster. Silver is undervalued. It should be worth more than Bitcoin. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. That is quite something. All right, fist bump from J-Dog. Thank you, J-Dog. Appreciate that. And we have an algorithmic greeting from My Kitten is a Grandmaster on this video. And more algorithmic stuff here from John and Lonnie Baker. Silver is cheap indeed. I think nobody can argue with that. Silver is cheap now. Yep. Oh, yeah. Sign Up says, I want to get this right. I prefer silver. There are so many fundamentals that are not even taking into consideration. Silver, guys, that's where it's at. I tell you what, it's when it's unloved, it's the time to accumulate it or hold it at the very least. And I'm in a holding pattern. Although I did buy some silver today. I showed it in my newest video. Tyle, I'm this close to pulling the trigger on silver. I know it can only go up, but dang, my gold has been maintaining, and it's hard to scoff at that. Yes, indeed. It sure has. Mitch Pictish, my LCS told me Friday is a great day to buy. I knew it. Then Fridays, then spot usually goes up. All right, wow. Yeah, I've heard different things. I've heard beginning of the week, I've heard end of the week, but anyways. All right. Groovy Orb, thank you, Bob Silver. In this video from yesterday, gold made an unusual move today. I showed an interesting little orb, trying to show different things on the screen to keep people interested, and it has not really increased my views, but it's keeping people that are watching entertained at least, which is good. Gene, most of the silver currently produced as a byproduct, and mine owners can only accept it. However, once this balance of supply-demand is broken, the price of silver will rebound strongly. Yes, and we'll see how that plays in the coming year. It'll be very interesting to see how that works out. All right. I still think it's going to go up. I don't think it's going to go up as high as some people think anyway. And let's see here. Carrie Turan watching this, saying yes indeed. Thank you. Appreciate that. And we've got Falcor, the Wonder Dog here on my full silver stack video. It says, only man with a weak ego needs to display his wealth. In today's world, you are just asking to get jacked. Well, Falcor Wonder Dog, you obviously didn't watch the video or don't seem to care. I do get some of the ignorant comments from these full silver stack and gold stack videos of some people. And this is another example of an ignorant person commenting on this. And, the thing is he has no clue what my security situation is like. And it just goes to show you. Slurpo Fry, thank you so much. Olcano Matado, I think that's CS, though. It says CS there. All right, very good. Mrs. Coin Crew is here. The lovely Mrs. Coin Crew. Welcome. Good to see you. Mrs. Coin Crew is with us tonight. Welcome. And let's see here. And we've got Chad Wolf says, I'm looking forward to your Obsidian interview. All right, well, it's not Obsidian. It is osmium, but we had it last night. So I hope you checked it out. Cemetery Shop here says the following. Let's get over here to Cemetery Shop. I get what you were saying about the first ounce of gold. Mine is on the way, and it should be here in a few days. I felt a sense of accomplishment when I dropped the hammer on it. Now I'm back to buying just small gold and 10-ounce silver bars again for a while. My gold buffalo is going to need a pet eagle soon. Something to plan for the near future. Exactly. There you go. I like that. Nice. All right. Mine is on the way. That's going to be great, Cemetery Shop. Something to celebrate. Can't wait to hear about what you get. All right. That's awesome. Gold buffalo. Pet eagle soon. Nice compliment. A gold buffalo and a gold eagle. Very good. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Is Zimbabwe rich in gold? Yes. James, they do. They are rich in gold. They do have a lot of gold deposits. Yes, indeed they do. Tiger Stacker, whoa! Tiger Stacker is here. Man, Tiger Stacker had a great interview with a state legislature. If you guys haven't seen it, I watched the premiere. It was great. Check out Tiger Stacker's channel. He just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, Tiger. We're going to give you 5 push-ups for that. Thank you, brother. It's not lick-worthy. That's right, Paula G. Do not lick, and I'm glad I didn't lick, because I was tempted to lick it, but I did not lick it. Do not lick your osmium bars. Probably not good to even lick the crystallized version. Probably kind of rough around the edges here. Let's do 5 push-ups for the great Tiger Stacker. All right, if you received a gift membership from him, give him a big thank you. Thank you, Tiger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go. Nice. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tiger Stacker. It was awesome. And there's Tiger Stacker's channel, thanks to JM Unleashed. He posted a link to it. Make sure you check out part 1 of the interview that he did about making silver and gold recognizable as money in the great state of West Virginia. Skywalker PMs, I agree. Get some gold. I bought more today. There you go. Nice. Congratulations, sir. Very good. And look at this, folks. This just came across the bow. Whoa. Thank you from Shadow Work. He sent a $5 PayPal friends and family donation. Now, for every dollar that's donated via PayPal friends and family, I do 2 exercises instead of the 1 on Super Chat because there's no taxes or fees taken out. YouTube takes 30% of what's sent over here. So thank you, Shadow Work. We're going to give you 10 push-ups, brother. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. Let's make this happen. All right, here we go. For the great Shadow Work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Feels good to exercise again after being sick for about almost a week. Oh my goodness gracious. Whoa, let's see here. Good day to Silver Dart. Good to see the global warmer is here. Oh, his daughter is not a believer of the push-ups. Says that they're fake. Oh man, I'm sorry. Shoot. Tiger Stacker with another $5 says, Uncle Sal, don't let rude trolls upset you. Part 2 is coming soon. Thank you for your support. You are awesome and inspiration to me and others. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You're very kind, and I thank you so much for your encouragement, my friend. Tony Erickson has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships. So that's 10 more push-ups I'm going to do for you guys. Collectively, thank you so much. If you receive a gift membership from somebody here, like Tiger Stacker, and from Tony Erickson, give him a big thank you for that. Let's do 10 more. Getting that blood a-flowing. Oh, yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Nice. Very, very, very good. All right, here we go. Thank you, guys. Dale Val is here. Welcome, Dale Val. Good to see you. And William, 8202. Awesome. Hit the 79. Thank you so much. Hit 79 thumbs up for the atomic number for gold. Way to go. Ghost Watching Ace Tone is here. Good to see you. And we've got Metal Seer, who's been very kind with a $2 super thanks on this comment on this video. Thank you so much, Metal Seer. And he says the following: as long as there's turmoil in multiple parts of the world and a house of cards U.S. economy painted brightly for election year purposes, I feel confident gold's 200-day average will continue to rise, and central banks are buying gold, probably anticipating a gold-backed settlement currency. They very well could. That's true. Metal Seer. Very well said. All right, very good. All right, Matthew Crustlife is saving his like till now. Thank you so much, Matthew. And look at this. Oh, my goodness gracious, from Tom Larson. Tom Larson, very kind of you, sir. I have been given a reprieve with an $8 PayPal friends and family donation from Tom Larson. $8 and no exercises. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. Very kind of you, sir. All right, let's see here. Let's march ahead here. By the way, welcome to Neil's Han Dynasty. A great guy. He's got a cool channel too, and he's got a number of very soft and cuddly kitties that like to snuggle and love to climb all over him. Yes, indeed. Check out Neil's Han Dynasty. And Jenks is here as well. Jenks and Oh That Guy Dregs is with us as well tonight as we slurp our way through this broadcast this evening. All right. I think I ate too much though. Whew. Stomach is fuller than usual. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see here. We've got the Ghost watching Acetone. I don't care what old Jeffrey has to say about what he thinks the total cash cost of silver is. I'm still stacking. There you go. Exactly. Just keep on stacking. That's right. And by the way, I think he was a little disingenuous with the reporting of those numbers, but that's just me. Anyways, CCT, I just wish it would make an unusual move down to $1,800 again. That would be nice. It certainly would be, for sure. And 3BTM, gold has been holding up well. Silver not so much, but collecting numismatics keeps me interested in both. Yes, that's right. It is fun. I like both metals for sure. All right. Indeed. No IQ says, I have 1 full ounce American Gold Eagle. It's the only full ounce I have. All right. Well, I hope you can get more. That's awesome that you do have that full ounce of gold, No IQ. Ghost watching Acetone, thanks for the update, Sal. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Appreciate it very, very much. And we've got Razor Ready says here, an ear of corn sometimes has hundreds of seeds in it. And if I plant those seeds in my backyard, I will have hundreds of ears of corn, costing me a little time and the cost of water. But let's take a call real quick here. We'll get back to that, Razor Ready. Hello?
Hi, Mr. Richard.
Yes?
Hi, sir. This is Sam from U.S. Capital.
Hi, Sam.
Month of October, we had a conversation, sir, about some business finances. That time you were looking around 120,000 for expand your business, sir. And you are doing this business over 14 years. Can you remember me?
Can I remember you? I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna dig deep in the recesses of my metal seer bride. I have what they call a metal seer, and this is an orb that's made of metal that allows me to see into the past to see if I remember.
Okay, sir. So right now I don't tell you to take the money right now. I just came here to tell you that right now we have some promotional offer. Like
before you get anywhere, before you say anything more, do I have your permission to skip leg day? Do I have your permission to skip leg day?
Yes.
So you want me just to do push-ups and not do any leg work? Okay, I'm gonna do them right now. Just a second here. Hold on. I'm gonna do 12 push-ups for the great metal seer and Dale Val. Here we go. Are you ready? Count with me.
Sir.
1,
so right
2,
now,
3,
so right
4,
just let
5,
me finish first.
6, 7, 8,
Fuck off.
9. Listen, Gandu. All right, he hung up on me. All right. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Dale, and thank you, Metal Seer. Metal Seer says housing defaults hit highest levels since 2013. Wow. That is something. That's potentially big news, folks. Could that be the canary in the coal mine that we're talking about? Thank you, Metal Seer. That is interesting. And by the way, Dale Val, thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you, brother. Don't need push-ups, but I know you skip leg day. A neat idea, Dale. I need to work more on my legs. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that so much. And let's see here. Razor Ready continues and says the following. Now, if I have a section of land and plant the corn, I will have the cost of tractor separators, farm labor, insurance, etc. That's why we pay $1 an ear at the market. So I would think that from the ground to the store, the silver would cost a lot of money to buy from the bullion dealer. Pretty sure that at $10 an ounce would be difficult to achieve a profit mining silver and turning it into a 99 fine with the cost of the mint making the bullion. That's right. Fabrication costs are another part of all of this. That's for sure. You're right. Yes. All right. Yeah, he wasn't very nice, that scammer, wasn't. He called from a spoof number, so I can't call him back. Or else I would. All right, Johnny Silver Bowl. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think that we will see sub $2,000 an ounce this year, maybe as low as $18.50. There you go, Cybercurrent Twitcher. You heard it right there from Johnny Bull. Will we see that? You never can know. I feel it's in my bones. If I'm wrong, I'll start looking for a new house. New bones. There you go. Hope it happens. Native Stacker is here. Welcome. Carrie Taran is here. A good crowd with us tonight. I appreciate you guys joining me. You guys are amazing. Thanks for being here. As we press on, I'm going to take another slurp. And again, thank you guys. All right. And thank you again to Dale, Val, and to the Metal Seer. We love Metal Seer. Metal Seer always gives us some cool little factoids in these in the chats here, and his comments are always brilliant. I appreciate Metal Seer very much. And David G says, thanks, Sal. Keep the focus on value, not price, for both gold and silver. That's right, exactly. I have to remind myself of that, you know. And sometimes in these market updates, I got to remind myself that's really the most important thing we have to think about. J3B is here. Long time no see. Good to see you. All right. That's right, Mike Miller. That's why I have no problem messing with them. I love to frustrate them to no end. And it gives me great joy to do that. And thank you for being a part of it. Reality Trailers, gold being manipulated 24/7 until the dollar no longer exists. Why, that's not really so unusual, is it? Yes. Exactly. Let's, you know what, I'm in the mood. I'm going to just call this other scammer back. Oh, where's the other scammer? Let's call the other scammer back. See if he answers. See if it'll go to... It might go...
Sorry.
Yeah.
That mailbox is it.
That's all right. Very good. Thanks for the info today. Thank you, Michael Greenfield. And I appreciate you watching for sure. All right. And Bosnian Stacker says, silver is always welcome in my house. There you go. All right. Mine too. It's actually Taran, like Karen. Oh, Taryn. Okay, Carrie Taryn. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Carrie Taryn. Thank you, Carrie. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to try to remember that. If I get it wrong again, just remind me again. All right, a Metal Seer with another $2 super chat says here, why non-farm pay labor reported and not all? Yeah, good question. How is that broken down into the labor market? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that's done. Why don't they show it all together for that? The chefs at the Cook the Books Club, who knows? Stack to Hold says no IQ. Indeed, it's what we need to do. Johnny Silverfoot just bought the first gold I've bought since 1990s today. Wow. Congratulations. A French 1914 Rooster and a 1947 Helvetia. Nice. Good buys on those. That's awesome. Kendra Benoit, as we get this corn cob out of my throat. Yes, indeed. All right. Corn cob out of my throat. Bosnian Stacker, I do not believe that happening anytime soon, no matter which law they pass. Yes, they make silver money again. Yes. Older video making silver money again. All right. Eagle Steve is here. The next gamer wants to come to your silver yard sale. Ooh, man. All right. We'll do that. We'll see. They do account Thurpel is here, and good to see you. And so is Nordic Omerta is here as well. Yes. Anybody heard anything from Rocky? We've not heard anything from Rocky lately. We know that he was going to have a procedure, but that he will be okay. But maybe he's still recovering. There's Marks says here, hey Sal, keep up the good work. This is from the Sunday night Market Watch broadcast. I know you're feeling down about the channel, but I want you to know I listen every day. I look forward to your content. Maybe you can make a compilation of messing with scammers. It might have some broader appeal and more likely to go viral. Well, there's Marks. I actually have a whole playlist of scammer calls. I've not done actual videos lately, but that's mostly on the lives. But thank you, sir. I appreciate your encouragement and support. Okay, here's the pop quiz answer. Farm labor is seasonal. Okay, all right. Thank you, Middle Seer. Although, I guess it depends on what season, because I know several farmers, and every season is farm season for them. They're working every single year, but harvest season, I guess, would be more Bigger. Yes, indeed. But thank you. Thank you. You got us on that one. Thank you, brother. All right. Very good. Thank you, Durs. I appreciate your kind words. Jeff Nelson says, July sounds good. We will have more chances to pick up with lower prices for longer. Exactly. That's right. And that we're lower rates by then. Steeler Stacker, great video. Thank you, Steeler. Appreciate it. I'm very kind to watch that video as the debt clock ticks along. Yes, indeed, and it sure does. And Carrie Taryn, I got to remember that. Carrie Taryn. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic beer mug there. No more silver squeezing, but that's life. There you go. Exactly. Thank you so much for watching that video too, brother. Silver is played with all the time. Crazy days, Sal. Yes, indeed. I love to play. That's constant manipulation of the silver for sure. That's very good. And we've got Boris Perez says here, am I watching YouTube shows? You 142 likes, but only 72 views. But the likes keep growing in real time, but the number of views doesn't. Smells like cheese from Denmark. Well, Boris, what's happening is they don't update in real time anymore. They used to. Both of them used to, but I'm on this live stream right now. I have 106 watching and 0 thumbs up. So I don't know what's going on there. Who knows? We only have 50 viewers, but if I refresh it on my end, it causes problems. I have to tweak and fondle a bit. So I just leave it alone. I don't even worry about it. Steeler Stacker says, always buying the good deals for sure. Thank you, Steeler Stacker. Yes, always find the good deals if you're stacking. Boris Perez, update. Views count had grown a bit, but still under the number of likes. Yep, it's screwy. Don't know what's going on there. Jeff Nelson, I missed it. That's right. That's why I always have the replay. I always keep the replays. Down south picking and stacking. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in here tonight. Tony Erickson is still with us. Farmers work year-round, but pickers and packers don't. That's right. That's true. Yep, that's right. And that's what they call seasonal. Thank you, brother. All right. Clear Lake is here. JMCC10. I texted with Rocky on Sunday while listening to you. They were keeping him for a few more days for observation. Okay, thank you for the update, Clear Lake Drive. All right, and he's going to be okay, right? Hopefully, you don't have to give any details, but hopefully he'll be okay. Thank you, Clear Lake, and thanks for the update. I appreciate that. Gold is my new little thing. Did tea have much but good at a good price? I will keep adding to my stack. There you go. Keep on adding to your stack. Yes, indeed. All right, okay, Count Derpula says we have 109 watching and 96 thumbs up. So maybe we need 4 more thumbs up to get to 100. That would be cool. Anthony KN8 says Morgans and Peace dollars for collecting. And Buffaloes for stacking. Silver Eagles for backing the collection. Just one man's way of doing things. Pay attention to what sells the best at your local LCS. Is my best advice. Yep, definitely a good idea. Good spirits. That's good, Clear Lake. I'm glad he's in good spirits. Thanks for the update on that. And let him know that we're praying for him, that I'm praying for him. And everybody here is too at the Salvation Nation. All right, and let him know that I will not be licking my osmium bar. He'll know what you're talking about. No, he won't because he probably didn't see it. Okay, we need to somehow get some sort of amphetamine over to the United Kingdom because Cybercurrent Twitcher just told me here right now that he is going to be staying with me all night long. Even though he's busier than he was 10 years ago, he's going to stay with me and sacrifice his family, his rest, and his health on behalf of this channel. Thank you, CTT. It warms my heart that you're going to sacrifice your health, your sleep, your rest on my account. It means half the world to me. You're the man. It means a full hemisphere to me, CCT. That's right, indeed. No, I understand. Have a good night, my brother. Sleep well. Thanks, CCT. Always appreciate you, brother. Lost in Space is here. Yes, indeed. All right. Welcome, Lost in Space. Glad you're here. Might still know a guy, says Matthew Crustlife. Nice. Norwegian made. Thanks, Sal. This really helped me understand some things about the price and also ways it can be manipulated. Yes, indeed. That's right. Thank you. And I appreciate that, Norwegian made. Always appreciate your viewership. Carrie Taryn. Overvalued? I don't think so. Undervalued? Yes, indeed. That's right. I still think it's somewhat undervalued, too. All right. And let's see here. We've got Alacast Tattoo on the 1999 Proof Susan B. Anthony dollar coin from way back in the days. Once in a while, we get new people watching old videos. That doesn't happen too often, but there we go. I have one of these, but the obverse is gold tone, and the reverse is silver. Must be an aftermarket application. We see that from time to time. Yes, indeed, we do. All right. Very good. Let's march on forward here. See what we've got. Eli Graves says, here on this, I gotta prepare for this comment. Let's get over here. I've got to make something happen here. I don't know what's going on. It's very difficult to move here without something giving way. We're at McKinley assassination period now. William McKinley. Now let's go. Okay, we've got, let's see, what do we got here? Okay, called into his shop today, says Eli Graves, to see what they could pay for some classy 10-ounce bars. They told me they were paying almost $2 under spot. Wow, that's crazy. I guess I just assumed you could always get spot price. I assumed wrong. Pretty crazy, wondering when the price will reflect the value. Holding these bars in my hand, seeing the shine and feeling the weight. Silver rips. Everything is so expensive now compared to a few years ago. And then they offer $2 under spot price. Why? Eli, good question. It's because there's not as much excitement in the silver market these days. And there's no shortage of it. I was at my local coin shop today, and they had plenty of bars and rounds and coins there too. It's just crazy. But that much under spots, a little crazy. I should have asked what my LCS was paying under spot. But anyways. All right. One of many is here. Good to see you. Liquid Electrum is here. Welcome, Liquid Electrum. We don't see him around as much lately, so it's always a nice surprise when Liquid Electrum pops in. And let's see here. Who else is here? Eagle Steve is here. And Bad Bobber is here with us as well. Bad Bobber, good to see you. Anybody know if we have 100 thumbs up yet? Evom says here. Let's see, let's get to this. It says silver has lost none of its fundamentals since 2011 high of $49. None. The 49 price wasn't a fluke because silver had been rising since 2010. The 49 price was also the point at which the COMEX adjusted their margins for the silver contacts. If the COMEX thought that price was nothing more than an anomaly, they'd have left it alone and let it fall on its own accord. But they didn't. They stepped into deterrence bull run. Fast forward to 2024, and we're supposed to believe that these hacks like Christian and Curie are silver's lost over half its value, as Tommy Lee Jones said in The Fugitive. Care to revise your BS story? Yvonne, you make a pretty good point. Oh, I'm sorry, Liquid Electrum. My prayers for your mom. I'm sorry, brother. Big prayers for your mom. I hope she covers through okay. Man, I'm sorry. So hard to hear that. So sorry to hear that she's sick. 110 thumbs up. Thank you. So sending prayers out to you, brother. Yes, indeed. Yes, and you're right. The price was on a trend upwards, but I still think that $49 was an anomaly. It didn't last long, and it started to really come down pretty dramatically. But they were saying that they adjusted their margins for the silver contracts. But the thing is I really don't know enough about how that works to how that could be interpreted as necessarily meaning that is what caused the price to go back down. Let's see here. We'll see, but I don't know. Anybody can kind of, and that's just it. With the commitment of traders reports, there's a lot of stuff that can be inferred that I don't necessarily, that there's so much to it that can be inferred that I don't know that really should. But thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate that insight. You do make a good point, and it was trending up, but 49 did not last very long. Really it was, if we look at that 100-year chart and look at that, it was a massive spike around that time to where that was. But anyways, very good. All right. Virgil Kane says here, the Chinese are not allowed to keep their gold at home. They must keep their gold in the bank. Now, I had not heard that. My guess is a lot of Chinese have a lot of gold at home in the form of jewelry and other areas, which is But anyways, that is the difference between owning your gold and the government owning your own gold. I don't know that I totally believe that. I'm pretty sure that many Chinese people have gold jewelry, at least, high purity gold jewelry at home. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's press on through. Mark Chapa. Thank you for not deleting these videos. And there's another one. Virgil Kane. Go back and check this video here. In fact, even from this thumbnail, we can, or not Virgil Kane, but Yvonne. He says, thank you for not deleting these videos. You're right about what you said. It's 2024, but it's still right what you said. Thank you. Yes, indeed. And I appreciate that. In fact, if you look at this chart, you can see that that spike in 2011, yes, it was trending up, but it caused a very sharp spike at around that $50 an ounce at the far right of the thumbnail you're looking at there. And then it came right back down again. Yes, indeed. It wasn't an overnight sensation to cause it, for sure, you're right, but it was enough of a short term that it was just an anomaly. All right, very good. Welcome, Spectacular is here. Good evening, Spectacular. Metals here with a $2 super chat. Personal interest payments now $550 billion, 2 times in 5 years. Wow. Crazy. That's a lot of interest payments. No question about that. Elizabeth Kahn, long time no see. Elizabeth is back. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. Bill 457 is here. Glad Bill 457 is with us tonight. We've missed Elizabeth. Glad you're here. Tony Rica. Overvalued, undervalued. This is exhausting. I'm ready to turn everything off YouTube, so-called mainstream news and business channels, etc. as you're driving me and many crazy at this point. Buy what you can stack at store and not think about it. That's the bottom line. That's right, Tony Rica. That's true. But, you know, at this channel, I do a lot more than just market updates. I post a lot of content, and if you go through my channel, you can search pretty much anything related to any precious metal, any fundamental or anything like that. In fact, honestly, the videos that talk about stacking or about the stuff you're talking about, stacking and storing it, they get the fewest views. So people are more interested in market updates. That's why I do them. But also think it's important as well. All right, let's see here. Okay, here comes another scammer. Wow, all right, here we go. Hello?
Hey, Richard, how's it going? This is Mike. I was told to reach out to you in 3 hours, I believe, in regards to, let me read this over here, your request of needing 120K. I believe you spoke to one of our agents over here. I'm not too sure exactly what the file's information is because I didn't have the full update. Is it? I don't know where we state you're in. I'm in New York, so I hope I didn't really call too late. Do you have a moment or two? Because I wanted to go over your request and see what's going on, or if one of our reps already took care of it. I work on, I'm working with Business Capital for the last decade or so. Aside from the daily, weekly payment stuff, we deal with lines of credits, SBAs, and depending on what you need instead of what we want to give you. So can you give me a little brief summary besides what they gave me over here, so I have a better understanding of if we can or can't help you?
Yes, I'm in the nation of Nepal right now as I'm speaking to you on business. And Nepal is, it's a great little country nestled just below the Himalayan mountains here in a little town called Kathmandu. And I am a cat guy. I love kitties. I must confess. And I hope this. You have 6 kitties?
Yeah, 15 trays that I feed on a regular basis. Even if I go bankrupt, I'll never stop that.
Sweet home Pennsylvania. I like that. Very good. Now, I need to know: do you accept Arabic gum for payments? If you are to get a loan from your business, will you accept Arabic gum in payments? Because that's pretty popular over in this area, part of the world. Arabic gum. Have you ever heard of that?
Arabic gum? No, actually no. It's like usually the ones that we deal with over here. Like I could find out for you if you give me more specifics on exactly how you intend to repay back. That's not an issue.
Well,
However,
we can
the majority of the time
tokenize the
deal with
Arabic
your
gum. We can tokenize because it uses the hash graph system. But if you type in Arabic gum, you will see that on the market is trading for about anywhere between 1364 and 1482 a pound of this for this stuff. But Arabic gum is a good product. It is got a high absorption rate. It's a natural gum consisting of hardened sap of 2 species of the acacia tree or acacia tree, or acacia. Is that right? But it's really popular here in Nepal, and I've got an abundance of it. So if I was to get a loan of $120,000 from you, I could repay you in Arabic gum. I could keep your supply gumming, and kitties enjoy it too, but you have to really chop it up for the kitties. And
definitely, I wish, that I would definitely do that, or we could do something where we find you a buyer.
Well, let's do this. Let's you and I meet the day after tomorrow on the what's known as the Hillary Step. Have you heard of the Hillary Step?
No.
Okay, the Hillary Step is part of the climb up to Mount Everest. And you might need an oxygen mask in order to take my lungs have adjusted to this altitude, so I'm fine. I just need a jacket, but you might need to wear a winter coat, some gloves. But if we could meet over at the Hillary Step, I have set up there a picnic table and have cleared out. And let's discuss this in person on the Hillary Step, and we will go through this. And I've always found it better to meet in person to discuss the matters of finances. And I'm going to give you a free sampling. I'm going to give you 2.5 grams of Arabic gum to sample on your own free when we meet on this. Okay?
Okay, well, I'll bring the hot tea just in case it gets too cold.
Bring some hot tea. Now, I tell you, I must make a confession because before you get too excited, I have to confess something to you. I will not be able to pay for your trip. But I can do this. Since you're a cat owner, I can put you in touch with a great YouTube channel that actually teaches you how to walk dogs, even though you are a cat owner. Okay? That's about the best I can do, but your life will be forever changed. And if you ever need to drive in greater outer the outer banks or the suburbs of Toronto, there's some good tutorials on that as well, okay? So look for me. I'll be wearing a pantsuit as well when I meet you at Hillary's Step. Just so you understand, I'll be wearing a very loose pantsuit. Yeah.
I'll be in nylon coloring, so that way you recognize me, just in case it gets a little, low visibility since we're going to be that high in the altitude.
Yeah, you want to bring an oxygen tank.
At the time, maybe, maybe because of the weather or something, the flight might just get delayed on me, man. So, I don't know. I don't want you taking that height, and then I don't, make it on time over there.
Well, I've already checked the weather. If you come into Dusseldorf Air Base and we can militarize this flight, I can get you in touch with my senator over there in New York. I have a contact with a guy named Charles Schumer, good friend of mine, and I can put him in touch and get you on a military flight through Dusseldorf Air Base in Germany, and then we'll have you come through. The old we'll get a little C-130 that'll take you into Mumbai, India. The cargo plane, and then we'll do a little puddle hopper from there to Kathmandu, and then it's just a matter of a little bit of maybe a 2-day hike, and we're good to go. But you might want to get one of those little things that you those little whatchamacall, those little things where they pedal you, the skivvies, the bivvies, the skivvies. Not the underwear, but there's something. Oh,
I'll definitely make sure I'll wear double clothing just in case.
Yeah, double clothing, and yeah, that's right. Yeah, double clothing. What is that little thing? The little bike, and they pedal you around in Mumbai and New Delhi. What are those darn things called?
No, I have asthma. Last thing I want is just trying to catch. Nah, I'm not going there. The next thing you know, I'm in the hospital and they can't even treat me over there. I'd rather die in the United States. At least I'll get to the hospital on time, you know. But
Are
where
you
you at in Nepal?
rickshaw?
Yeah,
It's a rickshaw. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but yeah, I know you talked about dying and everything like that, but this is more important. Rickshaw. It's a rickshaw. It's a rickshaw. Well, who needs to be rickrolled when you can be rickshawed, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
If that makes sense.
All right.
What happened? Have you been getting a lot of consistent calls?
Yes, and they're all natives too. These natives are what's been calling me, especially these native stackers. Especially, he says hi, by the way. But yeah, I get rickshawed, I get whipsawed, I get whiplashed, I get knee crashed, I get So that's why I figured if people are serious, they can meet me up there at the Hillary Step, right?
Look, I'm the type of guy. You paid my flight. I'm coming tonight.
Word.
Yeah, as long as it's business, as long as it's something that we can work together on and build a relationship on. I don't care if I gotta meet you on Timbuktu itself.
Well, this is a little harder to get to than Timbuktu, my friend. The Hillary Step's a bit of a challenge. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter where it is. Like, I would go out of my way just to make sure.
The hula hoo dancers up there are pretty restless. The natives are restless up there near the base of the mountain. The base camp, it gets pretty crazy. The base camp of Mount Everest there. But yeah, let's do this. Let's meet there, and because here's something you're gonna like me. I'm a fun guy. All right, I love to mix business with business. I love to mix business with more business, dude. I mean, I like to party. You know.
Yeah. So are you're enjoying yourself right now?
I am. I've got this cup of coffee in my hand. It's lukewarm. My belly's still full. I've done about 30 push-ups. I haven't done any more push-ups lately.
Man.
Should I do some push-ups right now?
Listen, you're doing better than me right now. Be happy about that.
Well, wait a second. We're on the same level playing field. In the last 5 minutes, I've done 0 push-ups. My guess is you're probably the same, right?
Yeah, I just try to do walking around while I'm talking on the phone. That's just about it.
So there you go.
Push-ups, you don't have to do all of them. I just want to go lay down and never attempt such dangerous activity again.
I know. I hate to tell you this. I'm a pretty competitive guy. I've got to do some push-ups now so that I can say that I'm 1-upped you, or at least 5-upped you. I'm going to do 5 push-ups. Here we go. 5 push-ups. Here we go. And
the only way you can one up me
2,
is by
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Did you ask for a request for financing, or was it just randomly there time ago and now just
Can you repeat every word that you said while I was doing this 10 push-ups? Because I was doing 10 push-ups. I thought you heard me counting, but.
No, I said, I'm like, did you really, send in an application or a request to somebody named John, or was it just some time ago and now people won't start calling you?
All right, I'll tell you what. I feel like I've done more work than you, so I'm gonna answer that question. If you could do me 3 jumping jacks, okay?
I'm ready.
I'm listening. Go ahead and do them right now. 3 jumping jacks. Go ahead. I don't hear you breathing.
I'm so fast. I'm like Muhammad Ali. I'm so fast that, when I turn the light off, I'm in bed before the light.
Muhammad Ali is not moving very fast right now, partner.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali isn't.
And he hasn't been moving fast for quite a long time since he was alive either, I can tell you that. Right now and before as well.
Yeah, well, I'll say this, that the confidence is there. As long as the confidence is there, the rest just follows up. But what's going on though? How's things going? Like, what happened? Like, how did you end up on the list? And
my stomach's starting to get a little bit upset right now because I think I ate too much tonight. You know what I mean? I think that's what's happening right now. My stomach's churning slightly. I think I overdid it after getting over this flu bug that I had. And yes, I was fishing for you feeling a little sorry for me for being sick. Yes, I was fishing for that.
Well, as a man, you cannot show empathy to another man.
Dang it, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, no sympathy. All right, very good. Or empathy or sympathy or or impotence.
Both of them.
Right.
Whatever word applies, at the end of the day, we're men,
What about the big... Well, I don't know about you, but I'm a man in the middle of the day, too. My gender fluidity is pretty constant, if you want me to be honest with you. It lasts the whole day.
Oh, shit, let's go. That's what's up.
Yes, indeed.
I like your personality, man.
That's what she said.
I was pissed off that he started joking.
That's what she said.
Yeah, no, she did. It was funny as hell.
And you know why she said that? She said she likes my personality because my looks are horrible.
Since, you're in Nepal, just, get us a wife or two. Let's get this thing over with, man.
Right.
Let's get married. Find me a wife over there, too. You'll find yourself one, too.
Right.
And, we'll see. We'll more.
All right. It sounds like a plan. Meet me here in the day after tomorrow. Hillary Step, all right?
I will, but... I come over there. What am I supposed to bring with me? I mean,
bring a packet of. I need some cocoa pebbles. Just a box of cocoa pebbles. They got goat's milk over here. I think we'll make it work.
Goat's milk.
Goat's milk and cocoa pebbles. The best combination you ever have.
All right then. Well, I'll take your word for it and do that. Yeah. And I'll also do you another favor. I'll make sure that I'll put this number on a list where they can never call that again.
Oh.
So if you get calls like people offering you financing and stuff,
right,
that bullshit won't happen no more. It's called a do not call list.
I've never heard of it.
Harassed multiple times.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so if you're getting harassed multiple times and all of this, people asking you if you need a loan, blah, 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 you tell them, put me in a do not call list. If they call you again, you could even tell me that. And if I call you again, that's a violation of telephone communication law, and you get $1,000 for every call.
Wow,
so,
I'd be a rich man.
Enjoy your time over there.
I miss my calling. All right, thank you. All right.
All right. I'll take care of you. Don't worry. I understand you're frustrated, so that's why I don't mind. I get it.
All right.
Make sure that these people get off your back for you.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. All right. Well, you have a good day.
You too. Enjoy your time.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Of course, he's talking out of the sphincter because at the very beginning of me getting these calls back in 2014, 13, that's what my motive was. That was my MO. I signed up for the do not call list. They kept calling me. I said, please take me off your list. Number gets spread to everybody else. That's why I do these calls. That's why I waste their time, because I know it's a feeble effort. So, yes, indeed. Anyways, and if you get a little entertainment out of it, then it makes it all the better. All right, very good. Okay, let's move forward into the maelstrom of madness. So over to drive me crazy. So anyways, yes, indeed. Well, Tony Rica, there's a lot of other videos that I do on precious metals. I don't just talk about the markets. I hope you will check that out. Very good. Collect on my spam calls. I wish I could. That would be nice. All right. And thank you, Nickel Stacking. By the way, Nickel Stacking did a great video on osmium. And they live stream on it as well, too. Twilight says here, just received 5 1-ounce niobium bars yesterday from the company. Purple, green, yellow, blue, and brown. I like to get more of those. I'm going to have to do that in due course, but it's going to be a while. I've got to kind of, I don't know why it's not letting me post that, but it's a Coretomania says, what if China gave all the citizens a gram of gold and then had a gold revaluation? That would be a serious economic boost. It sure would. Can you imagine? But I don't think they have the power to do that, to move the entire gold market. It's called arbitrage. But anyways, all right. Glad you guys are here. Eli is here. Welcome, Eli. Good to see you. Tiger Stacker. The Tiger Stacker. That's TTS to you and me. It says the following. Good information, Uncle Sal. Thank you so much. And thank you, brother, for watching Zimbabwe poised to lead the return to the gold standard. Very important video if you've not seen it. And most of you probably have not. Let's see here. Thank you, guys. Let's see here. Let's march on through here to the Tiger Stacker again on the osmium video. He says the following. Let's get over to this. He says, good live. I love the idea of osmium, but I don't have enough gold and silver yet. I buy from Ian. He's an honest man. I also buy from LLC. I can't say LLC is an honest man. He's a B. All I can say is LLC is an honest B. There you go. Thank you, Tiger. You're awesome. And Metal Seer, welcome, Vancouver Stacker. Welcome. Cheers. Good to see you. Metal Seer with a $2 super chat says federal interest payments for the fourth quarter of 23 is $1.025 trillion, just under $1 trillion in federal interest payments from the fourth quarter. That is mind-blowing. And remember, it wasn't that many years ago when our national debt was not even $1 trillion. Let that sink in. Metal Seer, thank you for that. Unique Flips is here. Welcome, Unique Flips. Good to see you, sir. Unique Flips is with us tonight. Carrie Taryn. Yep, I'm getting it. I just got to say it over and over again. I don't know if Carrie's still here, but Carrie Taryn says silver hasn't lost its way. It's been led astray by the manipulators. Perhaps one day it will show its true worth. Yeah, and that's where I kind of part ways a little bit from most of the stacking community. Although I do think that manipulators are in part and parcel to it, but I think the larger overall market is and it's something that whatever your feeling is, it's been here and it's been persistent for quite a while. So Johnny Silver is here. Welcome, Johnny Silver. Good to see you. We've got here, Wildcat. First, FSMCO reports out of the ground gold to silver ratio is 7 ounces to 1 ounce of gold, yet 90 to 1 is on the market. Yes, because it's apples to oranges. And there's no zero relation between the two whatsoever. Look at the platinum market compared to gold. Never ever use the mining ratio to make an argument for what the price ratio should be. That's a cardinal sin. Do not do that. Jeff Nelson says housing starts solar down as most of the markets that use silver. If a recession becomes entrenched, so will the slow decline of silver demand. Great time for more accumulation. Exactly right. That's true. Recession will mean there's probably less demand for silver, which means the price will go down. That's exactly right. Amber is here. Welcome. All right. Forbidden Planet is here. Welcome, Forbidden Planet. And we've got Tony Erickson here. Tony's still with us? Yes, Tony's still here. We love Tony. Tony says here, Sal, ever since Dean R., shout out to Dean R., he's with us here too. Since Dean R. brought me to your channel, I've learned more with every video you put out. The work you put into them I could never do. And yes, I'm a gold junkie, and I won't deny it. By the way you teach us with every stream you put out here is really amazing. I'm glad to be part of something that is this great. Since I've been watching you, you've actually made me rethink some of the things I do in my processing, and has made me research more to be more profitable business. Wow, well, that is high praise, Tony Erickson. Wow, thank you so much. And let me tell you something, folks. All it takes is one person. And I got to thank Dean, because I had really no idea that Dean was even on my radar. And I tell you what, since I've been feeling a little bit down with my views being down, folks like Dean and others who've been watching consistently and telling one person has really just made my day. And it's really helping the channel because it's solidifying my base. And that's really the best thing, really, honestly, instead of the big views. If I can have consistent viewers and keep people here and keep you engaged. And I know I'm not the most exciting, because obviously I would have more viewers. So that's why I appreciate you all the more. There's only so much I can do with my personality and my approach and my nomenclature and everything like that. I know I'm not the most articulate, but nonetheless, it does make me just appreciate you all the more. So, Tony, thank you so much for what you said here, and I appreciate you. And thank you to Dean, especially, for being sneaky like that. That's right, he's sneaky like that. So thank you, guys, and it just means a lot to me. I'm honored and humbled, and I don't deserve the kind words, much less any other support I get from good folks like you. So thank you all. And that includes everybody inside this live stream right now. Most of you, I see you regularly, and I appreciate each and every one of you. That's why I like to try to engage with you and say hello to you when you come in, like Gold Maple, Amber, Nordic Omerta, Paula G, Forbidden Planet, Down South Pickin' and Stackin', Dale Val, Johnny Silver, a lot of good folks. And JM Unleashed, by the way, awesome moderator. It's amazing. Yep, and Paula G, yes, it's a great community. You're right, exactly. And it's an amazing. And Vancouver Stacker, thank you. You know, that is a goal of mine. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. I am in a stagnant point right now on the channel. But from what I'm hearing, from what I said in my community post, most of you are saying just kind of keep pressing on. And there's little bits and things I can try to think of, because a lot of comments of others have been kind of all over the place. But anyway, but thank you, Cemetery Shop. It says, might as well face it, we're addicted to Sal. Oh, man, I appreciate you, man. You're awesome. Very cool. Thank you, David G. Thank you so much. He says, keep the faith. Well, and my faith is in you guys and you being here, because if I don't have you, I don't have much of a channel, that's for sure. So, and in reality, when you think about it, I really only have really a core audience, and it's really not that many people. So I just appreciate, and each one of you is so valuable to me. So it means a lot to me that you're here. Thank you. All right. And C. Sand says here, silver price has been deceiving for sure. It's up around $10 from when I was buying heavily. Interesting. Yeah, that's. I can recall telling you that I'd be happy if it closed out the year at $17 an ounce a couple of years back. I'm more of a collector than a stacker and have never bought into Silver to the Moon predictions. That's right. Me either. And that's the correct attitude to have. Thank you. Coin Sense and Nonsense, another great channel, the community for sure. All right. Don't back up. Don't back down. There you go. Thank you, Tony. You were the man. Appreciate that so much. MS Road says, get rid of the scammer calls. It distracts from this channel. Well, it only happens on the live streams, because it's a little bit looser here, but a lot of people really like the scammer calls. I've actually pulled that too, MS Road. Well, wait a second. We just got this over from the PayPal from Metal Seer. $10. Thank you, my friend. Loyal followers are real gold. That's right. Fickle visitors are fool's gold. Thank you, my friend. Metal Seer, very kind of you so much. Thank you, Silver Dart. All right, so I owe Metal Seer 20 push-ups. 20 push-ups now. Thank you, Metal Seer. Very kind of you. And I definitely count you as definitely being a great supporter, and I appreciate you so much. Thanks for putting up with me. And if you don't like the scammer calls, I hope you will put up with me. Most people like those. I have poll tested that in these live streams. Most people don't mind when I do them, but they don't last too long. So just bear with me on those. But we got to have a little fun here. We got to have a little fun on the live streams, but I don't do them in the videos too often. All right, let's do 20 push-ups. Here we go for Metal Seer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I had to really work for those. Thank you, Metal Seer. You were the man. And Johnny Silver. Whoa. Hello, Silver Wolverine. Good to see you, brother. Johnny Silver says, I was addicted to the hokey pokey, but then I turned myself around. Oh, I love it. All right, Johnny Silver. That was awesome. Let me catch a little bit of my breath on to give you 5 push-ups. Very kind. All right. Thank you again, Metal Seer. Let me read that again, because that was great. It was awesome. He says, loyal followers are real gold. Fickle followers are fool's gold. That's right, exactly. All right. Savage is here. Savage Stacker posted a great video. I think it was earlier this morning. Check out his video. He's always got a good conversations and good stuff he picks up. So check him out. And so did Silver Wolverine, posted a great video earlier today too, about Silver Eagles that he's bought personally and how the market has changed for sure. All right, let's see here. Mr. West on this video about silver has lost its way. It says the following: when silver busts through 50, then y'all gonna complain it's too expensive. Now's the time to buy. One day when silver is 100 an ounce people will wish for the old days when silver was affordable. I got into silver when it was 15 an ounce. Where are them prices? And I doubt we will ever see those prices again. I don't think we will either, Mr. West. And I've been around when silver was $15 an ounce on this channel, talking about how it was low. If you go search my videos for silver at $15, I think something will show up there. Days of $15 silver. I just recently responded to a comment there, so been there, done that. All right. By the way, I don't think you have very many people say it's too expensive at $50 an ounce. They'll be overjoyed. Dan says, I'm in silver for the long haul. It's a store of wealth. Nothing more. Exactly right. If it does increase, all the better. If it doesn't, oh well. Exactly. All right. I don't know if Copper Stacker will let me respond here. I don't know why it doesn't do that, but anyways. Skeptical says, silver has about $15 an ounce 5 years ago. That's right. Yep, I remember those days vividly. Today it's about 23. That's about a 50% increase. I don't see what's so bad about that. If you have unrealistic expectation for silver, yes, you'll be disappointed. If you can accept the fact that silver is not going to the moon by next Thursday and stack slowly, with money you can stack up long term, you'll be okay. Yep, you're right. That's the best perspective to have. Yes, indeed. Live streaming with cats. There you go. I only have one cat left, though, sadly. But anyways, let's see here. Kenny G. Love your music, man. Let's see here. It says the following here. Let me start this. On this side, silver is doing its job, he says here. Up 42% on the 5-year. It will catch up with the rest of inflation theft. Should be 100%. It will catch up. Look for up to 4 times 80 to $100 an ounce, and then settle back down to $40 an ounce once the big dogs get back out of it. Yep, we'll see. Perspective is everything on this, for sure. Vancouver Stacker bought it when it was at $12 in March of 2020, and gold at $800 in 2007. Yep, I remember those days too. I bought a tube of Eagles at $12 an ounce, paid about $20 per Eagle for those. All right. Let's keep marching forward here, shall we? Keith Rabioshu says here. Let's see here. Hoping for silver and gold to skyrocket is the same thing as hoping your investments in 401k will totally tank. Yep, I mean, it's kind of unrealistic that it's going to happen, for sure. But anyways, very good. And let's see. Good point. And let's see here. Let's march with... Oh, Tucson Bubba! Oh, man, $5 towards Sal's Cap Fund. Thank you, brother. I slurp on your honor. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. Good to see you, by the way. Andrew McComber says silver has officially diverged from basic market fundamentals, such as supply and demand. I believe it will be money again sometime in the future. Teaching my daughter about it. Awesome. Always good to teach him young. That's for sure. No question about that. Ewan Mack, 3551, says here, to tell you the truth, I have halted my silver buying. Why? Historic data. I bought a lot of silver in 2014 for $22 an ounce. And here we are a decade later, and silver was still near $22. Despite wars, historic inflation, social chaos, it has not really preserved wealth. Contrast that with gold. My big purchase of gold was many years ago, but that has nearly doubled in price. That's wealth preservation. So I'm now stacking only gold. The track record speaks for itself. You missed 2015, and you missed 2017, 2018, and 2019, when silver was trading well below $20 an ounce, well below $20 an ounce. We just talked about 2015 when it was $15 an ounce. So there's a lot you missed there with silver. But anyways, but thank you. But yep, all right. And Martin, I still like it, and gold too. There you go, exactly. And one other thing I will say about Ewan, notice he says here, I bought a lot of silver in 2014 for $22 an ounce. That was a huge mistake on your part. because you put a lot in at one price point. You should have dollar cost averaged out. But anyways, all right, Matthew is back. If you would have done that, you would have taken much less of a hit. If you would have bought in 2015 and 2016 for parts of that year as well too, although it did go up higher. But in 2017, 2018, 2019, where it was trading well below $20 an ounce, you'd have done very well. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Let's move on forward here. We've got more activity. Let's see here. D. Marie says, no, true silver hasn't lost her way. She's just getting started. Well, I hope you're right. We'll hang on. We'll see what happens. But thank you so much, D. Marie. Hopefully not long-lived coins. It's an algorithm emoticons here. This inspired this video yesterday. Richard Metcalf says here, following. Let's do this. Sal, I think other stackers need the patience of Job. On another note, I know you're trying to grow your channel. Did you know that your viewers had to watch 3 minutes of infomercials on keeping my tool hard? Whoa, could turn off a lot of viewers. I know I didn't enjoy it, the infomercials, I mean. Well, Richard Metcalf, there's a skip button there for those. So you skip those ads if you don't want to watch those things. Those ads do help fund the channel, but people that watch 30 seconds of them, it counts towards it, but you can always skip them. I always encourage people, hey, if you don't aren't interested in the products being advertised, just like anything, well, on regular TV you can't skip them, but here you can skip them. So yes. Dale Val says, if we are holding where golden, the rest of their games are redundant. Save silver like you would hide cash. It's harder to sell, so easier to truly save. That's exactly right. That is a good point, Dale. The fact that you actually have to actively liquidate it, it makes it a good way to save. That's for sure. You're right. Very true. And back to Richard Metcalf's point, I can't control what ads show up on my channel. Yeah, it's whatever whatever pops up. Let's see here. Dean, thanks for the video, Sal. Over the years, I've changed my strategy several times from collecting to stacking. I have never sold any silver and will continue to hold on, so I have something tangible for my kids and grandkids. Well done, and I'm with you on that. Yes, indeed. I'm with you on that. You gotta, that's kind of why I've moved into gold to some extent, because I can collect gold I like, but most of it's stacker value, you know what I mean? Richard said there was no skip button on that ad. Well, maybe you didn't see it, because the non-skippable ads are never more than 15 seconds long, Richard. They're never more than 15 seconds long if it's a non-skippable ad. So if it's longer than that, then the skip button must be hidden, or there must be something wrong. So just refresh the video if that's the case, Richard, and then you won't see it there. Something was wrong technically on your end, because those non-skippable ads are only 15 seconds long. Silver Wolverine, I probably only bought a 10-ounce silver bullion in 2020 to 2022 because of high premiums. Made it by buying high premium U.S. Mint collectible silver. Now back to bullion. There you go. That's right. Sometimes you flow in and out of there for sure. Yep. Very good. Yep. And Metal Seer is right. If you buy YouTube Premium, you will see no ads. And actually, YouTube Premium counts as a monetized view. For everybody that has YouTube Premium, that counts as a monetized view. So it helps the channels if you have that, for sure. All right. Very good. NanXXX is here. Good to see you. And by the way, Tucson Bubba has brought in some cleansing action to this live stream with a bourbon pump to cleanse the chat here. Very good. Oh, yeah. NanXXX is here. As we press on here on this live broadcast to continue to march forward here. Thank you, Dean. Wise advice for Dean. Yes, indeed. Oh, come on now. Homestead Aquarius, that Thank you for the insightful commentary, Sal. I'm still adding a little bit each week and building dry powder for something bigger. There you go. Yes. Good thinking on that one. Good planning. Gold Chick says, long ago, someone handed over 11 ounces of gold for less than a troy ounce of old silver. They're both beating fist inflation over time by quite a bit, even assuming capital gains tax have sold to a low-income year. I don't understand that at all, Gold Chick. How does somebody trade over 11 ounces of gold for a troy ounce of silver and beating inflation? Somebody got hoodwinked on that deal, Gold Chick. Metal Seer says Bitcoin is like the Puff the Magic Dragon will fade away. That's a very well could. We have 141 thumbs up. Thank you guys for thumbing up this live stream. You know what, Metal Seer, that very well could happen. There's a number of scenarios where that could happen, not just one, where your Bitcoin could just fade away. Yes, indeed. Rui Gadal Kandaga says, great video, Sal. Learned so much. Thank you from California. Thank you, and I apologize if I didn't pronounce your name right, but thank you, Rudad. Appreciate that. Bill 457 on this video says the following. This is on this morning's video. Says this. That is with bullion, silver, and gold. The silver coins that you are showing in the thumbnail, you can get at least 100 a piece for in the reverse proof Morgan. Peace dollars a collector stacker. You cannot put a price on that nice Morgan silver dollar set as a stacker. You basically can put a price on the 1 ounce of bullion, either silver or gold, but in the end, you never know what you will get when you sell it. Yep, that's part of the problem with collector coins, for sure. You really don't know what's going to happen on the end if you go to sell it or have to sell it, especially in a pinch, because it's a more narrow market. That's right. It's a narrower market. Quintischimo Outdoors. I have the bronze. I got it for $3. All right, the Wildlife Series. Nice. I just showcased this. Bronze Series laser. That's cool. It's a good price for that. For the bronze. XNet 9 here says the following. You keep on exploring for the last 100 years. You have explored into selling all of your precious metals and go on to crypto. God's true currency. Well, I don't know about that. You know, I would say it's man-made. God gives us our brains to make the blockchain and all that like, but nonetheless, the precious metals are forever. Bitcoin is all electronic. All electronics. Oh, okay. All right. The $17.94. Okay. All right. That very well could be. Flowing hair. That's right. Thank you, Gold Chick. All right. That's what it was. Yes. Good deal. That's a collector piece. That's for sure. Yep. You're right. Rare silver. That flowing hair. Very nice. That's a wise trade. No question about that. A very wise trade into that coin. Good job, Gold Chick. Kirk Gagne says, started watching your channel about a month ago. Like your channel and commentary, very informative. Just started buying gold and silver. New stacker. Looking forward to your input, insight on precious metals, heavy metals. Well, Kirk, I celebrate you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here and watching the channel. It means a lot to me. I always appreciate new folks joining me here, and I hope you will continue to watch. I hope I don't ever disappoint you. Thanks for being here. All right. Very good. All right, let's see here. World money wins on this. Is this proof that the silver market's overvalued now? And I would say it's not, based on anything. There's long-lived coins. At the Silver Symposium every year, people can talk directly with the CEOs of actual mining companies and ask what it costs per ounce to produce silver. I never thought to ask what form the silver is when they came up with their calculations. I need to do some research at next year's event. Wow, that's cool. So World Money Wins will go to these. That's pretty neat. I hope you guys, it'd be pretty neat if you go. Let us know how that goes. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. Very, very cool. Good to see Mike for Democracy is with us tonight as well. Good to see you, Mike. And Matt Binder with an algorithmic sword on this video. And Johnny says, oh, I see that's a $5 gold piece. I wonder what that was. Yes, very cool eagle on that one. Yes, that's the 1999 Washington death commemorative dollar. Our gold $5, which is one of my favorite coins. Yes, indeed. I love that coin. What the quarter should have been here. All right. Let's get over here to this. Metal Seer. Oh, crypto is technology. Bitcoin will be like Apple too. That's right. Yeah. What will replace it? That'll be very interesting to see. Metal Seer, good point. What will be the next best thing out of the blockchain? The best strategy I've found, says Johnny, is just not to stick to one metal. Buy all 5 big ones: gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and rhodium. And you might have space, land, aluminum, copper. Seriously, one metal is going to spike sooner or later. They always do. Who the hell knows? Well, that was rhodium, and I bought it at its low. Lowest it's been in a number of years, and it spiked up to over almost $30,000 an ounce. Should have bought 2 ounces because I wanted one just for the collection. I bought it as a collector piece. I did not buy it as a stacker piece, and I proved myself that when I held it for so long. But anyways, but yep, it's good to be diversified for sure. Do this and it won't matter if silver plays fair or not. Abuse of different metals to your advantage. More fun and more opportunity. And a little bit more, probably a little bit more risky in that regard, but I digress. You're right. And Hood Rock with an algorithmic emoticons here, which I appreciate on this video from this evening about a seismic shift for gold and silver could be underway. David G, that both metals are store of wealth. Not so sure about the osmium. That's right. I'm not so sure about the osmium, but it's fun. Osmium's fun unless you lick it. Thumbs up from Carrie Taryn. Coin collecting fun. Big like, my friend. Fabulously done. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that. What's up, Jay McGuire? Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for popping in on this video. All right. We have got to get into... my britches are electrums. Need a ride like that? Yeah, I showed some cool rides on this one. Thank you. Good to see you, brother. And Dharma Rotary here, let me get this going, says the following as we catch up on the comments from this afternoon's video. Says this: a signal lost, stand by. Silver is manipulated a long time ago already and sent in the wrong direction. It's just taking a long detour across the Russian forest. All right, there we go, Dharma. Support the truckers. Yeah, are the truckers going to follow through with that? I guess at risk of losing their jobs, right? Be very interesting to see what happens there. Will they be able to coordinate that? I don't know. It'll be very interesting. All right. Thank you. And Metal Seer. Appreciate that again, my friend. And $2 super thanks from the great Metal Seer who is here. And Metal Seer says this here on the video: silver is on sale, but then it has been since the $50 squeeze. Nobody will back up their optimistic predictions with significant ounces in a bet. Talk is cheap. I'm comfortable with gold's price today. No need to wish and dream. There you go. Exactly. That's right. I think that's the best attitude to have. That's right. Best wishes to silver stackers. Thank you, Metal Seer. Wise words. I think people need to read his words on this. That's wonderful. Great job. Okay, Forbidden. They say cost of deliveries in New York is already up 30%. Wow. So it's already underway right now. Interesting. Thank you, Forbidden Planet. So they're already implementing that operation. Okay. Wasilla Stacker was a very hard decision, but I skipped my bi-monthly gold purchases this payday to buy a new metal lathe for my shop. The only thing I'm addicted to more than stacking precious metals is stacking tools. There you go. Nice. Sounds like it's a good purchase. Nice bar. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed that. Vince 131. Sal, what is the coin on the left? A reverse proof silver eagle? That's a beautiful coin. I need one of those. That is a reverse proof Morgan dollar on the left there. Yes, indeed. All right. Chad Wolf says here, nice. Thank you, brother. As we continue to press forward here. Core Tamanus. I'm a closet headbanger when I hear an intro, Sal. Thank you. Glad you like it. Appreciate it so much. All right. Okay. Forbidden Planet saw that on another channel. Very good. Cost of delivery. Very good. Thank you. All right. Very interesting indeed. DD Prepper says, excellent video, Sal. A place to order today myself. More silver. It's on sale. That's right. I took advantage. Even if it's just 1 ounce. I actually got 1.5 ounces. I didn't show the half-ounce prospector I got. That's a pretty nice piece. I got a tube I'm trying to fill up with those sons of biscuits. All right. Tony Erickson says here on this video the following, and I quote directly, nice bar, Sal. I'm trying to come up with a design to put on my pig when I pour. That's a smoking coin. Thank you, brother. All right. Yeah. Yeah. As always, great video. Thank you, PC Coinstar. And I appreciate your viewership and little comments on the channel as well. Means a lot. All right, 149 thumbs up. Thank you. Can we get to 150? That'd be great. Appreciate the thumbs up, guys. Means a lot. Nighthawk with an algorithmic emoticon here. A little slurpy device there. Slurp device. Ghost Watch and Ace Tone says, thanks for the news. And nice score on that old Engelhard. I'm hoping Silverstruck will watch this video and see that. Those things are awesome, and that was a very good price. I have a few myself in the original pack, and I look forward to finding more. That's awesome, Ghost Watch. It's cool that you got that. Yes, indeed. So I'm still buying a little bit of silver. Yes, indeed. And Tucson Bubba bought his first platinum coin from Australia. Is it a platinum kangaroo? Congratulations. Does it have King George on it? Way to go, Tucson Bubba. We've got to know. 150 thumbs up, says Joseph D. Vines. Thank you, guys. Jeff Nelson, I am jonesing on the Lunar Dragon coins, but I backed offline. I purchased lately. Can't get some of those Blingy type coins anywhere but online. No, I hear you, brother. I hear you. James Riel, I paid $371 for 2 5-ounce Engelhards in the original wrappers. A little high, but man, they are beautiful. Yes. Way to go. Congratulations. And thank you guys, Matthew Crustlife and Matt Bittner on this. Awesome. Thank you, Sabinator. Appreciate that. Sabinator, you were the man. JM Unleashed. Is JM still with us here tonight? We love JM Unleashed. He says the following here. He says, I'm surprised to hear Perth Mint sales are up for silver, but down for gold. Great deal on that Engelhard bar. At only $3 above spot. When I grow up, I would like Germania to send me some new releases. Yes. Pretty cool stuff they've got there. Oh, man. Metal Seer. $2 super chat. Tucker Carlson flaunting osmium pin Putin gave him. Wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. Can you imagine? Oh, man. That's pretty funny. 143 Druid. Seismic, totally seismic. Goes Cheech when he passes Sally Reefer. Man, this would be like San Andreas fault, man. Sally Reefer. Why I said could be underway. Not saying that it is, but this could be the beginning of it. All right, let's see here. And let's see. Let's press forward here. Where are we at? Let's get my mouse back. Come on, man. There we go. All right. Johnny B. Nice indeed. I missed this. How did I miss this video? Yes, women in precious metals coin collecting. A live discussion. We don't know whatever happened to Bikini Coin Girl, but she was pretty popular in the community for a while. But we've not seen her around for quite a long time. But I would like to do another discussion with ladies of the community, and I may do that. Have a discussion with some of the ladies of the community. I think that would be fun. All right, and the global warmer with an algorithmic emoticon here, hanging loose and thumbs up. Is the global warmer still here? Sometimes he's been known to lurk in the background and still watch. Hopefully, he's still here. Appreciate his viewership too and support. He's the man. Silver Patriot says, nice pickup on that vintage bar, Sal. I like it. The Germania mint Sure does make some beautiful collector pieces. I haven't been picking up as much in that arena recently. Stack on smartly, everybody. Yes, indeed. Stack on indeed. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Silver Patriot. Appreciate you, brother. And yeah, we've not seen Aussie Girl. Good question, John Knox. We have not seen her in a while either. There's a couple of people that have been regulars here who have kind of dropped off the radar. I hope they're okay. So my dogma says here, I like them in package and nicely rainbowed. Yes. Very nice. And that piece here, very good. Bought some today as well. Good buys today. And Cole says here, this has been talked to death. PMs are not and never will be a way to get rich. PMs are a way to store value to the day the fiat inevitably fails. That's exactly right. And sometimes people still need to hear it. These videos have a lifespan of about 24 to 48 hours, and that's it. Nobody watches after that, or very rarely. So sometimes people need to be reminded. Very good. And let's see here. We've got Bosnian Stacker. Osmium is garbage. Good luck selling it in a time of need. All right. Well, it's basically just for fun. Ron Hoke says, I'd rather have a 1/4 ounce Gold Eagle than a tube of ASCs. All right, there you go. I can understand that, but it just depends on what your station is in life and how much silver you already have. For me, I would probably feel the same way. But for somebody who has very little silver, well, it makes sense to have the silver first. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, David Carlisle is here. Johnny B, great video. Awesome silver bar and round. Thank you, Johnny B. Appreciate that. Cemetery shop. Price up or down is not the determinative factor for me to buy silver. I buy silver solely because it is silver. There you go. And there's something about it we have to think about above and beyond price. Even at $50 an ounce, it's probably, even at $50 an ounce, I probably will still be buying some silver. Even though I feel like I probably have almost enough silver, I probably would still buy some silver even at $50 an ounce. Welcome, Gilbert Rogers. Good to see you. Do we have 150 thumbs up yet? Price not determined factor. For the factor, I buy gold. I buy gold because it's gold. There you go. Exactly right. For both metals. Well said. No poll today, Truthful Troll. But maybe we'll do one again sometime soon. But let's get over here. We're going to catch up on some of these comments right now. Thumbs up, Facilita. And we've got Homestead Aquarius, the Perth Mint, and the Germanium Mint make some beautiful coins. Yes, they sure do. Yes, sir, I'm hearing more and more about other countries loading up on silver as gold becomes unobtainium. We don't have long, even at these all-time highs for gold, to get it before it goes up further. I really believe this. I am, however, a learner, not a master. Keep teaching, brother. Thank you, Homestead. I appreciate it, my friend. Very kind of you, sir. Thanks for the thumbs up. We have 159. Can we get to 160 thumbs up? I don't know. It's a tall ask, but it could happen. All right. Anzi Bullion says, it looks like $2,000 is the floor now. It looks to be the case. It really does. I tend to agree with you on that. Hasn't closed a weekly candle below it now since last year. It feels like an explosive for gold move is coming soon. Wow. It could be. We'll see. We'll find out. Ansley Bullion, appreciate that. All right. Let's see here. Oh, boy. Let's do one more here. The 11th hour Boers. It's going to be awesome. Wait till it turns. All right. We shall see. We shall see. Bradley Kaiser says, I'm collecting aluminum cans here in California. When the CRV doubles, I'm cashing in. All right. Different strategies. Cashing in. Maybe buy some precious metals with that. Dale Lovett. That's a nice bar. I don't see those around here. Yes. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't see them very often where I'm at either. Brown Dog Prospecting is here. Good to see you. Loper Painter didn't respond to your comment regarding iridium, ruthenium, and rhenium. Yeah, I didn't see it. or maybe if I just hearted it, I don't know. But type my name out and ask it here. I'll respond here, Loper. Jungle Marine says, good job, Sal. I'm just about over it. 4 years every week I've been buying at least $200 a week. Quite a few times, much more. It's the same price. Yes, it's a savings, but hell, so is ammo, which actually has better returns. Just about off the train. Well, it's a long wait. It's a long game. I mean, sometimes it's a really long game, depending on how and when you buy. 4 years, but the thing is, there's been a lot of activity in the past 4 years. So if you bought the dips over the last 4 years, you've done very, very well if you bought the dips. Most of it. But even if you did just go dollar cost average, you did fine too. Have a good night, Hugh. Thanks for popping in, Hugh. Appreciate you so much. All right. Very good. Rego Silver says, I'm not sure if silver has lost its way, but I would say silver does not have the worldwide respect it should compared to gold. Yep, I agree. And it's largely seen as a industrial metal. Welcome, Sergeant Gold. Good to see you. John Bannon says, big deal and a whole ounce. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Mary Jem says, maybe don't become known as the guy who sneers at our president. I don't think that's my problem. I don't think that's our problem, Mary. Not at all. I think it was the opposite, or probably would be the case. But anyways, all right. I'm in Ireland and purchased a sterling silver fork for $55. Wow, over 1.76 ounces at auction. This is an amazing bargain as a fork has clear, full hallmarks for Dublin. Good job. You know, I've gotten a little bit of that silverware as well too. I think it's really cool. I have a spoon and a fork and a couple of little chalices, and they are really neat. I like those things. All right. All right, Loper, what do I think of iridium's price? I think iridium's price is very, very high. It's ununfortunate for me. $6,000, I won't be able to get any per ounce. Very, very high. It's now the highest precious metal right now in order to buy it. Although, I don't know, maybe there's some rhodium that might come close to it. But the spot price of rhodium is lower. But I don't really know where you find the market price for iridium right now. But it is overvalued, I think. Osmium is actually much cheaper and a little bit rarer than iridium. Bob Silver, nice score on that Engelhard bar. That's worth about $35 on eBay. Nice. Very cool. I did not know that it was worth that much. That's cool. Let's refresh these comments here another time. We're going to go through these here and get down here to... I'm in a stacker. I think silver can be valued in the eye of the holder. If you're valuing it based off economics, it's overvalued for today's standard recession, unemployment, inflation. Silver prices should be $10 an ounce. As the economy increases, so should silver. Yep, that's just it. You're right. That's the push and pull on silver's price. Very good. All right. Well-rounded Wild One says, it feels like the East and our leaders have set up conditions to drain away precious metals from the West. The coin shop here in Manteca, California, is buying much more from the public than it sells. Buy silver, keep it out of the bombs. Or probably banks is what he meant. Silver piece, thank you. All right. Sergeant Gold will sell most of his silver if it hits $30 again. Crazy, very good. All right. Copper Stacker says, if it's overvalued and undervalued right now, you should not throw in all at once. Spread it out over time, and we'll tell you dollar cost average is the key, especially if you're saving over a long period of time. Yep. There you go. Dollar cost averaging is the key. Overvalued mining ratio is 1 to 8 to gold and silver is used much more. Well, pit stop, men. As I've said many, many times, that doesn't mean a hill of beans. You might as well say that rabbits like to hump in the daylight. That's about the same correlation as what you said is to the silver's price. It doesn't mean a hill of beans. The mining ratio doesn't give two squats about what the price is. And the best option to see that is the platinum to gold market. All right. Ahayas Hal says, the real question is what else would you do with your money? You would purchase 1 gram of gold per month instead of 4 ounces of silver for the same money. Gold has always outperformed silver substantially, I might add. Well, yes and no. This is one of the reasons why the ratio is so high now, but it's not always been the case. When the prices come down, when the spikes were happening in 2011, the gold to silver ratio was at 32 to 1. Metal Seer with a $2 super chat says here, trivia question, what year was Washington's birthday made holiday? Oh my goodness gracious, I want to say 1932. Am I right? 1932? Or was it 1931 for 1932? Now it's called President's Day. They consolidated them all, but I think it was 1931 or 1932. A good trivia question. I like it when Metal Seer does those, by the way. That's good. User says, wasn't one of the reasons JFK was killed because he wanted to move towards silver? Some people theorize that that was the case. Yes. Mike Raymer, thank you for coming back, Mike. We haven't seen Mike in a while. He says the falling silver is definitely undervalued, he says. Sure, a lot of silver is a byproduct, but pulling it from the ground is just a fraction of the cost, not to mention how diluted it is from the paper market. That's how the price is controlled. If silver is ever priced at the core of Wonder the News, would really be saying overvalued. Great video, Sal. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that so much. All right, let's see here. And... oh, was it 1931? Was that right, Tony? Cool. I guessed it right. I thought it was because 1932 was the big birthday year. It was also the year of the first year of the Washington Quarter. So that's wild. So 1931 it was. I can't believe I guessed that right. That's cool. Let's get confirmation from Metal Seer, though. Let's see if Metal Seer pulls it up. Let's see here. Mostly Sly Fox says, silver overvalued, maybe, but maybe not. Gold overvalued, very much so. The median emotional pressure has pumped at $200 to $500 over its realistic value compared to other commodities. And that would make more sense, for sure. But will these central banks hold on to it, or will they sell it? Not anytime soon. So I think we can probably say that unless they sell a bunch of it, it may not be overvalued for right now. But yeah. Maybe they may be overreacting. Silver can't even keep up with inflation, at least not in the last year. I'm done buying silver, says Clock Fixer, and done losing money on it. Been stacking for decades, listening to shill pumpers saying it's underpriced. All right. And YouTube deleting my post again, says usual. This one came through, so thanks for being persistent. I've done a couple of videos about it. By the way, in the past about how YouTube's deleting comments and removing you from being subscribers. I'm probably going to have to be making those videos semi-regularly now because I think people are frustrated about this and YouTube needs to do something about it. I average about 40% post rate and 60% delete rate. No freedom of speech on YouTube, truth forbidden. I replied to a poster saying silver was a scam with US dollar as a scam. We'll see if this post disappears. Great video. Well, thank you, user. And thank you for not blaming me. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's crazy. All right, let's see here. And the Celt Berserk says, no way that cost is even close to accurate. Look at the reported numbers by the miners for cash costs on sustaining cost. Almost irresponsible to discuss this garbage. Miners will be reporting mega profits. Well, I'm exposing it. I'm not repeating it. I'm calling it out for what it is. I think you missed the point of my video. It's to call it out. Sean Progress says, I heard it cost $15 per ounce, which is why the bottom was at $15 in 2020, as the miners would sell it for any less. Well, silver actually went below $11. It was $11.80, I think, or thereabouts, was the bottom in 2020. So there are times it can go below production cost too. Jeff Nelson says, great video, Sal, on the fence about silver's copper down consistently year over year. And silver is generally a byproduct of other mining operations. The economy is slowing down less solar EVs. All right, very good. All right. Well, folks, I'm going for way above 2 hours now. But I appreciate you guys being with me tonight and sticking with me. Thank you so much again for the support. It means a lot. My viewership is down, and therefore the income is down for the channel. So the super chats and PayPals are very much appreciated. And why, especially now? Because the money that I'm going to be making from this will be going directly to pay for my estimated taxes this year, as they're up this year. So it means a lot. Thank you guys. I appreciate it so much. This is, sadly, as much as I love doing it, it is also a job. And so you guys mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome. So I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all. And I'll leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars, keep reaching for the ground, and we will see you again soon. Thank you so much. Take care, all. Have a good night.